Are you filming?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh, movie. This is. Okay, we've hiked down the ravine, and as you can tell, you can hear some little water streaming down.
And you can see a little bit.
And you can see some. Boomy, it's no problem for Boomy to get down there.
We're not quite all the way down yet.
We're not all the way down, but I just thought I would video. It's kind of hard to get. There's the other side of the ravine going steep back up. Miles saw a large leaf maple that he wants to tap eventually on our land.
Big leaf maple. You can see all the ones with the moss growing on them.
Oh, I guess that's the big leaf maple that he might want to tap. So anyway, we're going to hike down and see if we can get across. A little further, you can see more of the stream. There's some water. It's the beginning of the stream. This is the beginning of the ravine. It's a nice little sound. This is our nice little water stream. Miles and I are gonna traverse to get to the very end, to the flat third part of the land. So it's 5 acres, about 2/3 of it's pretty steep, about 1/3 of it's pretty flat, and we're gonna hike to the north end where it's flat. But we're real excited about this little winter stream here. It's really fun. Here's the other side of the ravine. We made it across. We're on the north side of the ravine. There's the steep hill up to where Dave and Wesley are chopping down some trees on the little ridge line flat area. Here's north to the ravine. Here on the northern side of the ridge, and it's all evergreen huckleberries. So, but we're determined to get to the end of the property, and we're gonna do it. We just have to get through all these huckleberries. There looks to be some pine here. I don't know if those are lodgepole pines or
kind of falling onto the huckleberries.
Or lodgepole, or what is it? White bark pine or something that was on the property. So anyway, some different trees here and lots of huckleberry. Here we are, still trekking through.
There's a big
the north part of our land. It's really hard to get through.
There's a big rhododendron.
And there's a big rhododendron right here. And you hear some gunshots, but they're mostly far away, so we're not too worried about them. This backs up, once we get to the end, it backs up to our easement road, and then it backs up to the DNR land. Once we get there, it'll be easy going and we won't have to bushwhack. But for now, we have to bushwhack some more, which is no problem for Boomy. He likes it. We made it to the back little road. There's the gate to the neighbor's property. And there's the DNR land over here. We own a little bit of this, but we don't want to bushwhack through it. But we see all the new tree stands. That's where the DNR land pretty much starts. And yeah, that's our land. I came back from traversing the long part of the land. There had already been a lot of trees cut down by these little lumberjacks, or big lumberjacks.
It's really close to
Wesley.
Don't go over there.
Our view's starting to come here. And Dave here is, he used his gas-powered saw, cut some of this down. It's pretty exciting. Here's our pile of debris. There's the road, goes through our land. And eventually we want to get this a little more cleared up so we can put our stuff there. Okay, timber. Emerging view. It's getting close. I'll walk. You can see some of the water.
It's fine.
The water's there behind the trees. You can see it, but we're going to get it more and more open.
Show them Boomy.
And Boomy loves it here. He loves it.
Got stabbed.
Mom, you're done.
No, I didn't even take a video.
Oh. Only when you tuck it.
Now I'm taking it. Wesley's. Okay. You done? We have this tree that we can't get down. It's leaning on the other trees. And
Pretty
we
sure
need to
you can
cut it
pull
down before we get the trees behind it, because then it's not very safe. We're trying to figure out what to do here. And the last little tree in the center. Timber! Timber! And a little more view.
Yeah!
We totally have a view now of the water.
Okay, maybe we
Okay,
can
because
cut
this
that.
can.
Here's the view after one day's work. What's today? Today's December 28th. Here's our little view. The area looks a little different. Piles of wood. Wesley. And then our little view. And the lumberjack. Dave is a lumberjack now. He's felled lots of trees today. And there's our view.
I think Wesley's playing with them.
Miles still wants to chop even though it's dark.
Oh, the fire needs wood.
Well, we don't need to keep the fire going that long.
I know, but long enough to make beans.
It's a pop-up camper. There's our fire. And there's what's remaining of our little water view.